After the death of his brother Vichitravirya and Dhritarashtra's inability to rule due to his blindness, Pandu, the valiant and prudent warrior, was crowned king of Hastinapura. During his reign, the kingdom prospered like never before in generations. His armies expanded its borders, his scholars deliberated in peace, and the name of the Kurus echoed across Bharata. Pandu married two women of exceptional qualities, Kunti, daughter of King Kuntabhoja, who secretly held a divine mantra capable of summoning gods, and Madri, the princess of Madra, renowned for her beauty and kindness. In ancient times, kings ventured into forests not only to hunt but to connect with nature's rhythms and showcase their prowess. During one such expedition, deep within an ancient forest, Pandu spotted two deer lying together in an act of love. Unaware of their true nature, he shot a precise arrow, piercing the male deer's body. Instantly, the wounded deer transformed into its true form, a serene-faced ascetic sage, his gaze filled with pain. With his last breaths, the sage bitterly proclaimed, "Just as you have destroyed our sacred union, the day you succumb to carnal desire, you shall die instantly." The curse's echo reverberated through the trees, and an ominous silence engulfed the forest. Devastated by guilt and knowing he had tainted his dharma, Pandu renounced his crown and sought atonement in forest exile. Leaving the throne in the hands of his blind brother Dhritarashtra, Pandu departed with Kunti and Madri. In retreat, Pandu longed for heirs, but the curse condemned him never to touch his wives. It was then that Kunti revealed her secret. In her youth, a sage had gifted her a mantra to invoke gods and conceive children. Pandu, filled with gratitude, urged Kunti to use it. First, Kunti invoked Yama, god of justice, and from that union was born Yudhishthira, wise and virtuous. Next, she called upon Vayu, god of wind, and Bhima was born, colossal in strength and fierce in temper. Then, she summoned Indra, king of gods, who granted her Arjuna, a peerless archer and master of arms. Moved by affection for Madri, Kunti shared the mantra with her. Madri, awed and reverent, invoked the twin Ashwini Kumaras, divine physicians, and from their union came Nakula and Sahdeva, beautiful, courageous, and skilled. The five brothers grew strong and wise in forest hermitages, instructed by Pandu in dharma, warfare, and philosophy. Sages prophesied that these divine-born sons would shape Bharata's destiny. Yet human frailty prevails. Years later, on a temperate day, as fragrant blossoms filled the air and spring sang their melody, Pandu, burdened by loneliness and repressed desire, succumbed to impulse. He found Madri, her face radiant in twilight's glow, and in a moment forgot the curse. He embraced her passionately, and in that instant, his life vanished. Madri, consumed by grief and guilt, immolated herself on Pandu's funeral pyre, entrusting her sons to Kunti's care. Moral and final lesson. This story teaches that no matter how high a man ascends, he must never forget the laws governing his destiny. It also reveals that the common good, duty to a nation, and dynasty must prevail over personal desires, as Pandu demonstrated by sacrificing his throne for honor. In the Pandavas, we learn that birth matters less than how one honors their purpose. For these sons, born in forests and raised far from palaces, were destined to decide an empire's fate. The Mahabharata continues. The Pandavas will return to Hastinapura. Destiny awaits. Subscribe and join us in this eternal epic.